All right, take four is the good one. Um, Plus, I just did a test. My voice sounds so much clearer here. Like, oh my god. And ooh, it's so much more comfortable. I should make all my videos like this. Anyway, this is what happened. This is why everything changed all of a sudden. Um, I didn't have any memory left on my phone. I have some videos stored already, and I only like I have selected moments where I publish. So until I'm not going to be able to publish those, um, I was not going to be able to make more room for the continuation of this. So I only had a few options. Either, sorry, I took a picture of your reading. This is this. We are still going on. I need to just open it. So I was either going to upload the video as it was and then like upload other parts as I did in the past, but in this case it felt like way too chaotic, meaning that the camera stopped in the middle of group number one. No. So today I'm going to resume two talents of mine. Not to resume, to resurrect two talents of mine. Because I'm supposed to paint a couple portraits today, and I will do some video editing. I have been avoiding this, but you know, you can't always do what you feel like doing. So, group number one, I'm sorry if this happened. Your reading was quite intense. I will try and, well, I will use this photo. Okay, I will use this photo as cover, so you will be able to access your cards again. This was your image, and I remember that I was talking about your subconscious having stored all of those mechanisms early on, and so in your present, you might catch yourself um, discussing with other people. Yeah, okay, I'm back. I'm back in your zone. Um, Discussing with other people, and you have this like outburst of rage where you tell stuff that you genuinely think, that you genuinely feel like saying, that you genuinely feel like you need to protect yourself in the situation. But what you're not realizing is that you are telling in your present what you wish you could have said in your past. You are protecting your present self, an adult, as you would have wanted to protect your old self as a child. So my lips is still swollen on this camera. It almost looks good. This is a cute light. So yeah, you had karmic mirror. I could try and, because I had this idea to continue when I had already given up on the reading. Okay, so I don't have your cards in hand. I only have them here. But I have you had some specific chaotic messages from the universe, and you must protect yourself, karmic mirror, and check your messages. So check your messages was about this need for you to filter your present communication and really sit down and think what you are saying, what you're going to say, why are you saying this, why are you feeling like you need to say certain stuff. Like, is this really appropriate to the present situation, or, is this something that was blocked into my throat and I was just looking for an excuse to let it out? Um, I have this isn't the right time. I have you must protect yourself, and I have karmic mirror. So I'm getting several stuff. It's never going to be the right time for you until you realize this, that this happened to you, until you realize that you need to set yourself free from these old patterns. Okay, you need to start following different type of guidance. Okay, you need to start establishing a different kind of signaling, a different kind of green light, red light in your brain. Okay, you need to learn how to stop yourself or to give yourself the green light differently, because right now there's this second brain of yours that is still asking you to ask for permission, basically, subconsciously. Okay, but it's kind of like the adult you has developed a brain that is still concerned with disappointing this toxic parent figure of yours. So I'm getting the word relentless. Like, it's not going to be easy, and it's not supposed to be easy to assert yourself in the situation. And this can be assert yourself like in front of yourself, where, sorry, I just need to answer a text, where you literally need to convince yourself how to not do certain things or do certain things. Okay, sorry, I had an incident yesterday and I needed to clear the air. Okay, wait. So it's like, whether this still comes from your own self or from actual external communication that you might still have with this toxic parent figure, um, this is like, you are not going to be able to take down the opponent easily. It can be your own brain telling you, no, you can't do things a certain way, or you can't think a certain way, or this is not available for you, or this is not okay, or this is okay, or you need to do things a certain way. Like, this is something that is so established within you that you might literally have to fight against yourself, like literally sit down and convince yourself otherwise. If this is, if you are still in communication with this toxic parent figure of yours, what you need to know is that you're, like, they are still not concerned with your well-being. You are the one who needs to be relentless in that. You are the one who need to convince them to leave you alone. Like, you need to realize that you are being faced with people who are deeply convinced that whatever it is that they are doing, there's nothing wrong with that. Even if it fucked up your brain, they might not, either they do not have the knowledge, or in their, like, mind frame, they were shaping your brain. And they were, but the point is that they were shaping your brain in a way that was fitting for them, not necessarily for you. And so when we look at the phenomena from a karmic point of view, from an energetic point of view, because your spread also had karmic mirror, okay, you are going to be able to see this, hopefully. in the cover image. Um, what I see is it's like double, okay? Where not only you are going to have to go through karmic cycles where you need to learn how to catch yourself sleeping, okay? You need to learn how to reframe and manage your self communication better. But then there is also this aspect where you might have to become skilled and knowledgeable in pulling yourself out of karmic cycles where this energy is still being presented to you from the outside. It can be literally you going like feeling like you have the same discussion for 20. Sorry. I ate a lot of watermelon. You feel like you're having the same old discussion with your toxic parent figure over and over again. But this can also be you meeting with people who bring you back into this defensiveness zone or defensive area of your mind where you feel threatened. You feel threatened by the judgment of these people because when you were little, the judgment of the people above you could potentially have a very negative or even devastating impact over your your present life. So whenever you are faced with people and you don't feel like you can put up this front that you were being asked to put up as a child, you might feel defensive as well. You might like lose your playfulness. Um, you might start getting sneaky, or you might feel like getting sneaky depending on like where you are in your shadow work journey. Okay, like you can be just contemplating what's going on inside of you. You can blindly follow what's going on inside of you. Like hopefully, the more you grow as an adult, the more conscious and aware you become of it. But I do also see, I see life helping you without you realizing. Like this adversity, this energy that is being returned to you is a blessing in disguise. Where if you start recognizing this mechanism, right? Like could be two, could be three, could be like a whole set of patterns that you start remembering that early on you felt obligated to operate and answer in a certain way. Then as an adult, it's still there. Okay? So you might start realizing at some point what is the countermeasure. What is the most appropriate way to counteract when these situations arise? And so you might find your own natural healing through adversity. That's what I'm trying to say. Like life can be your medicine. If you learn how to see through what's happening around you and you take the chance basically to operate in a way that is self-serving but not serving your old fear as a child, rather serving your new interests as an adult. And I forgot to to extract your self-defense trance. So we are going to still have some material. Go to war. I'm getting like it's more with yourself because your war with this toxic parent figure is probably going to be played out more in the way where you choose to ignore them. Okay, like you might have to go to war in the sense where you have to explain them over and over again that they cannot just override your good sense of judgment. They cannot treat you as a child. Like, okay, I'm 30-year-old now, I'm 40-year-old now, then 50-year-old now, shut the fuck up. Okay, I've been taking care of my home for a decade or more. I've been taking care of my bills. I might have made a few mistakes, but I still remember yours. So right now, we are all going to either respect each other or respect each other's silence. Okay? But after that, you also need to understand that there is an imprint that is inside of you. So yes, removing people from your life, even if it's family, can definitely help you achieve a greater state of peace of mind. Um, then you also have to make sure that your own mind is peaceful per se. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, I think we're good. Thank you very much. I hope this gave you clarity. Leave a comment down below if you feel called to. See you soon. All right, group number 2, you have the fiery eyes. I have a bigger screen now. You have the fiery eyes painting. So yours is the group where your toxic mother figure can be someone that you are blood related to, but this can also be someone who entered your life. Okay, I'm done with this. Who entered your life as a soul connection and who had a very motherly energy towards you, at least until a certain point. Because the thing that I was getting was envy, where you might have had some very honest heart-to-heart exchange with this toxic mother figure, where it was almost impossible to not see things your way. Like you might have opened up yourself about stuff that you wouldn't share with just anyone. Okay, it's the game changer. It's the type of information that makes all the tables turn. Okay, you might have shared some very deep and dark secret of yours, and I see this toxic mother figure using that to their advantage, or at least that's what they thought. That, yeah, this is what they thought that it was going to happen, that if they were to taint your name, if they were to stab you in the back when you were down, or try to sell your secrets out, try to be seen as you, um, they thought that they were going to be rewarded for it. Okay, they thought that they were going to receive some sort of prize or advancement in life. And I see that if this is something that happened low key, okay, let's say that you were sharing minor secrets with this person, with your mother or this mother figure, and they started they acted as if they weren't able to see your real needs in the situation. They might have exposed your secrets, But since it was minor stuff, like you might have had a previous exchange with this toxic mother figure where you would explain to them that whatever it is that they were doing was wrong. And you either realize or are meant to realize that the bigger the secret, the bigger the information, the bigger the betrayal is going to be. That this person is not to be trusted, that it doesn't matter what their position in life is, because I see this person as either someone who is meant to be very important to you, so like literally someone who generated you, or that this person has quite some status in the field where the two of you met. And and that whatever type of shared victory that you were envisioning, it's not going to be possible because this person is no good. This person isn't a friend. Um, and and yes, you need to judge your mother figure in terms of friendship criteria, because this person is backstabbing you. Like this person not only is not even acting as a mother in the sense where they might not favor you, they might not try to favor you in life, but this person is not even acting as a friendly acquaintance. Like this person is acting like a whole demon towards you. I see this person being very, very, very decisive when it comes to take you down. It's like see something, go for something. Whatever it is that you have going on, can be a relationship, can be a job, can be a new dress, can be a new hairstyle, whatever it is, as long as it belongs to you, this person wants to take it down. This person cannot stand the idea of you having anything. It's just too much for them. And what I am seeing is that your healing is going to naturally come towards you, your healing path, as you, at least initially, let karma take care of the situation. You let the divine expose this person. You choose to retreat. You choose to no longer give them your energy. You choose to no longer give them explanation. You choose to no longer try and make them act correctly. And you are going to see that this person is willing to betray themselves. This person is willing to betray their own reputation in order to attack you. And so I do see you coming up with a smart plan where your healing is also going to be linked to a bigger way to deal with the situation. Could even be practical, you making sure that whatever type of deal that you have going on, now it's going to serve you and only you. Whatever type of legal issue that you were hesitating to, or legal process that you were hesitating to start and to initiate, you are going to do that, and you are going to be successful. You are going to feel the presence of spirit, the presence of the divine guiding your hand, guiding your eyes, guiding your words, as you let this force replace the protective presence that this person was supposed to bring. This person came into your life, and because of their role, they were supposed to bring protection towards you. So this person is horrible, horrible as fuck, and it does not surprise me that they are not going to reap shit in life. whatever it is that they could have brought towards themselves, they were so focused staring back at you and make sure that you would only see their worst face that it's just never going to happen to them. For some of you, this toxic mother figure of yours might have put magic onto you, so you might have to double into that a little bit to untie yourself. What I'm also getting is that this toxic mother figure of yours was scared of your magic. And for some of you, they were trying to attract a partner or a better partner. They might have tried to manifest someone better in their life, but they were terrified by the idea of you taking their partner from them. And so they were focused on trying to make you look weak, make you look ugly, make you feel like you should only hide yourself, like you should not go after anything. But it was just their rotten brain. This person is made of shit. It's like, if you're such a catch, go get yourself caught. Okay? If you're such a lion, go outside and roar. Oh, wait, you can't? You can only do it inside? I'm gonna bring it outside. Who roars louder? You need to understand that this person is a coward. You need to understand that this person is a coward, that the only place where this person is able to be all big and bad is their own dark cave. You bring the battle outside, they cannot distinguish between left and right. This person is destined to hit a wall violently. And I do see that the karma that this person is meant to receive is also something that is meant to heal you. Sorry, I'm waiting for a delivery. I just need to make sure that I'm not missing out. But, but. Sorry about that. Alright, group number 2, this is all that I have for you, at least for today. Feel free to check other video for more support, or let me know in the comments if there is a specific area or thing that you would like me to explore deeper, okay? I'm open to suggestions. Stay blessed. Alright, group number 3. You have this. So I was looking at it. It's like symbolic. There's some visual poetry. It says, it's not easy to remember who you are underneath the layers. So what I was getting is that, as harsh as it is, this toxic mother figure of yours is a blessing in disguise. So I was getting, yeah, I'm not sure that you are blood related to this person. This could be, wow. So you are a powerful force, huh? Underneath it all. But you need to remember that. Or you need to remember that. So this could be a mother-in-law. This can also be leader of a community. Could be a therapist. Could be it's someone that you see as very stable. You see a connection between you and this person. It's like in your mind the two of you are on the same team or on the same boat, or this person should be able to understand you, or, you know, just see things the way you see them. But I also see that this person does have practicalities on their side to not act like a mother towards you. So, as I was saying, yeah, okay. This person is yeah, this person is not acting like a mother towards you. But what I'm seeing is that they're not really supposed to. Okay. Okay. So what you are not seeing is that this person is subjected to harsher conditions than what you are allowed to see. You might see that they have like a castle available, and so it's like, okay, you can just make an additional room for me, or you have so much love to give, you can love me as a child. I have all of these amazing qualities because I do see that you do bring stuff to the table, but what you're not realizing is that those are your external layers. So you might have masks, okay? You have the daughter, you have the wife, you have the girlfriend, you have the friend, you have the sneaky bitch, you have all of these personas that you can embody. And this is everything that you brought to this person's attention, to this person's table. Like, this is all that I can bring to the table. But this person is not interested. So this person is triggering you deeply. This person is triggering your sense of fear because all of a sudden, everything that you thought, everything, all the weight that you put on yourself, thinking that that was going to help you survive, all of a sudden is not helping you. All of a sudden is no longer profitable. All of a sudden, this person is making you feel like a fraud. This person is not convinced, is not impressed by what you bring to the table. And this person is just not willing to give you what you want. This person is not okay with you. This person sees you as needy. This person sees you as you are like begging for a place to stay, or, you know, there's a decision that you need to make. There's a separation that needs to happen. You need to realize that this person is not really on your team. This person is not really on your side. I'm getting that this person was only looking for an excuse to get rid of you. This person doesn't see you as worth it. And that this person knows what you're about to go through. This person, and and that's okay for them. Like, this person knows that what okay, whatever type of hardship that you see coming your way, this person does not see it as big as that, because whatever type of status of um, tranquility, of peace this person has achieved, it was by going through stuff that in their eyes is even worse than what you are going to go through. So I see them like they might call you child, but it's more like, okay, you remind me of a past version of myself. So this person might have sympathy or pity for you, but at the same time, they are not going to enable their past version to bypass their spiritual lessons, to bypass their own life. And I do see that the energy that you are meant to reconnect with is someone who is very wild and unafraid, like when it's time to actually fend for yourself, you can be explosive, but the point is that you have no point trying to defend yourself against this person, because what this person is claiming, it might feel cold, but at the end of the day, this person is not legally binded to it. This person either were abandoned or is like is prepared to be abandoned by other people. Like this person is uh, is functioning in a way that is abandonment friendly, so to say. Like this person is independent, doesn't mean that they want to have people depending on them. This person is already chained to their own stuff. They don't want to be chained to you. This person might have been tolerating you, but I know this is probably not what you wanted to hear, but at the same time, you can't force yourself inside of a family that does not want you. That you need to understand that your harmony, your peace is somewhere else, and it's something that you are supposed to build on your own. This is something that you are supposed to build from your own scratches. This is something that you are supposed to build from your own chaos. This is something that you need to give birth to from your own fertility, from your own capacity, and whatever type of protection you like. You kind of thought that you were going to be able to hide behind this person's skirt, and now it's like, no, you have a drape. Might not be a skirt yet, but you need to make your own skirt with it. Skirt. Even if you're not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. I do see that it comes as a rude awakening to you, okay? But this is happening in order for you to transcend fear on your own. Whatever type of security, of strength you thought that this person had more than you, this is something that they built, and this is something that they are enabling you to build. They are not enabling you to be weak in the situation. They are calling you to become this pro, to become this mother figure, to become this actual creator. They're actually challenging you with like actual mother love, but they're seeing you as an adult with potential who is moving in a scary and difficult world, but at the same time, this mother figure approach is to pull the bird outside of the nest and just hope for the best. This is probably what they were offered as developing experience, but you also need to understand that this person is not backing down from that. Okay, this is not someone that you can magically convince to treat you as family. This person has their own family and they do not see you as a part of that. Like as long as you behave, you get to stay, but okay, like don't ask for too much. You might have had some arguments with this person, and again, whatever it is that came out in terms of harsh opinion towards you, it it triggered you, of course, but it's still a blessing in disguise because you are seeing what this person really thinks of you. This person is not smitten by you at all. It's like the more you try to bring the argument to the table, the more this person is willing to bring out. And there's this program that goes on TikTok. It's I think it's in Mexico. It's called Hot Spanish. So I know it's in Latin America, but I wasn't 100% sure that it was just Mexico. Anyway, it goes like this. There's the central figure, and there are two contestants. Usually it's a pair, it's a couple, like boyfriend. But I've seen also like a mother-in-law and a wife. Okay, and the dynamic is the following: the first person who gets way too angry to continue the discussion loses, and whoever leaves the arena because they just can't continue, um, sorry, the person who stays in the arena because they are okay with continuing, sorry, gets money. I see that this person has no problem cussing you out to the fullest. Okay, uh, you might have thought, okay, they were angry, they only said this because yada yada, but no, this is what they actually think. If even if you were to be nasty with this person, they would be 10 times nastier with you. Like they're not buying into it. They're not biting your poisonous apple because they don't give a fuck deep down. Like they truly don't. About you at least. Like they do give a fuck about stuff. But unfortunately, that's not you. And you are coming in all aggressive, like how dare you? How dare you not caring for me? And this person is like, I have no reasons to. Okay, so if you keep pressing the issue, I will show you, okay, that you are, in their eyes, you are, oh, this is harsh. In their eyes, you are the lost dog that is staying on their doorstep. Like, this, they see you as a doormat, by the way. Like, this person sees that whatever type of strength that you might end up acquiring, this is something that is going to come from your own work. Like, this person is like, you are not allowed to take the fruits of my own labor. It's like, who the fuck are you? Either I don't know, this person can have a lot or little, but whatever it is that they have, they don't care if it's a castle or a hut, okay? It's theirs and it's not yours. So as long as you are able to actually provide, they were willing to tolerate you, but they were not going to take you under the roof anywhere in time. Yeah, your only healing here is to literally become obsessed with yourself and literally pour all your magic onto yourself. You need to be relentless. All these you probably already wasted time. You already wasted energy trying to have your way in the situation, and it's not going to happen. You need to understand this. It's not going to happen. Oops, I gotta go. Okay, I made a little mess. Sorry. I just had a delivery and we had been running after each other for like 2 days. So that's done. Um, what else? No, I think that's it. Like, you need to stop running in circles with this person and you need to craft your own way out. Like, they're not even going to impress by your way out. It's just like make it on your own, or don't. Okay? So doesn't mean that you cannot find help, that you are not supposed to ask for help at any given point in time, but it's just not going to come from that source. Okay? And you need to realize that quickly. You need to realize that fast, because you might be missing out on other opportunities that, they might be not as total as this person, but that's just not available for you, and it is what it is. Okay? You cannot argue your stuff into other people's lives. I don't know if you felt really alone, so perhaps you felt entitled to receiving that from the outside, and it's not like it's not going to happen, but it's not happening there. Okay, so you need to transcend your sense of fear towards, okay, this is what I know, so this is what those are the doors that I'm supposed to knock. But no, there are so many doors outside. Like, think about how vast is the world. But the point is that it is going to feel riskier, okay? And you need to develop, yes, good news for me, sorry. You need to develop your own sense of discernment, okay? You cannot just hope for this person to discern your life out, okay? It's not. So, bless you, okay? Sending you strength as much as I can. And I'm now going to move on to group number 4. All right. Group number 4, you have the intuition, meditation, sorry. But your toxic mother figure is someone who was trying to stunt your growth, and there was a very specific reason behind that. This person wanted to use that for themselves. Um, so you're either very intuitive, what's this? Yeah. So you have something, okay, some sort of special capacity, some sort of superpower, something that makes it easier for you to make money, okay? Like, intuition is a money maker. Once you stop, like, gaslighting yourself and calling yourself crazy, then not only not only you can learn how to discriminate people, but you can learn how to discriminate opportunities. You can learn how and where to find them. You can instinctively see um, when it's time to take a risk, where, in which capacity. Like, this is not something that everyone has, or this is something that not everyone is willing to develop. Like, there are a lot of people who just relentlessly rely on other people. So I see this mother figure following the advice of their own toxic, either father or mother figure, their own toxic family, their own toxic siblings, their own toxic aunts and uncles, um, And they were always expecting results, but they were never coming because this mother figure never trusted their own intuition. They were either going after what other people were going after, or just literally doing whatever type of shit that was being um, offered to them. Okay, and so when they had you, or when they had access to you, this is not someone that you are directly blood related to. They saw an opportunity in you. They saw a golden ticket to success. Whatever it is that you were able to do, like the conclusions that you were able to draw, even as a child, okay? It could even be just you being able to read people way better than them, and to them it didn't make any sense. Like they were struggling to understand what source, like who is this child talking to in order to have this information. Who is teaching them? That it's definitely not me, so who's teaching them? Okay, and instead of questioning themselves, they saw this as their way to go through life protected. So the problem is that that was not your purpose. Okay, you are your own adult. Your purpose is to create your own safe haven, your own safe home, and then deciding to decide who comes in, who doesn't, and have your own rules. That is the only way where you could have um, you can prevent losses, but you can also bring in abundance and therefore also participate eventually to somebody else's abundance. So I see that your healing is something that you had or you will have to do in silence away from this toxic mother figure. And there is going to be a time where you're going to kind of have to stand their relentless attacks and their attempt to try to bring you down. You are going to have to develop a stronger version of you in front of their eyes, but at the same time, you are still going to get hit for a period of time. Even if you don't deserve it, even if it's not fair. And this is the thing that you need to understand. This is the relentlessness that you need to have. Understanding that their attacks are selfishly motivated. That whatever it is that you are doing for yourself, this is something that they want you to do for them. If you were to actually crumble, you would just be wearing their uniform, their armor, and they would just try and make you do all the dirty work, make you do all the dishes, and then when it's time to take a difficult decision, you are also frontline, but never when it's time to actually get paid. This person might have tried to make you lose jobs. This person might have tried to make you sick, physically sick. So I see your healing as something very heavy to do. You might need actual therapy in order to go through that. And I kind of see the same process repeated twice. Basically, this talks about healing and this talks about manifestation, and both cards have side attacks. So I'm getting firm as a rock. Like, you're going to have to create your own universes where you take your time to heal and you take your time to manifest. And it's the only thing that you pay attention to. It's like you might still receive swords and arrows hitting your back, but it's like and continue. I have take care of your home. I have watch out for your family, and I have go online. So I start with this. You being able to find new opportunities without going out of your way. You have a force that is hindering your growth. So every type of opportunity um, that would have you dependent on this person's help is not viable. And you need to start building your own faith into believing that you can have good things even with your situation, that you are able to find good stuff from your place of healing. It can be from the darkness of your room, if that's the only place that you can use to manifest. It can be a small corner in the house where you know that you have control of. It can be a bench in the park, but there has to be a space that is only yours and that you can start modifying and have power over. You need to start creating your own sense of control over your own space, because that feeling, it's what's going to help you expand. Okay, you are going to be able to witness the efficacy of your control even while you hide from this toxic mother figure. You still have your way, you can still have your way out. You there's a message about frustration, like you can't let frustration eat you alive. You can't let frustration consume you. This unwavering faith in the fact that whatever it is that this toxic mother figure wanted to steal, it's still out there and it's waiting for you and only you. That this toxic mother figure was never meant to have what you have, because if anything, they could have reached out towards what was meant for them. This toxic mother figure had options ahead of them. This toxic mother figure had stuff that they could have put on their plate. Okay, but they went old without learning how to do that. They are rotting basically, and they are counting on you to avoid that from happening to them. You are also coming off as a natural healer, so your intuition can also guide you when it comes to selecting the right ingredients. You know, intuitive eating. Like all of a sudden, you start desiring certain herbs, certain lotions, or you start drawing your attention towards certain um, physical weaknesses, physical ailments. And that is your intuition talking to you. That is your intuition um, giving you a priority map of what you are supposed to fix from the inside out, of the little steps that you are supposed to put in place to bring your manifestation to fruition, to bring your dreams to reality. I see this person potentially trying to use black magic on you, so you might want to check that out. Not necessarily how to do black magic unless it becomes as violent as that, but at least protection magic, okay? You have a forever wish fulfillment, okay? And I do see that when you realize just how rotten the intention of this person are, it can hinder your mental health. Okay, and so you leaning into your own sense of purpose, leaning into your own sense of destiny, leading into your own sense of personal transformation is what can and will restore your strength. Will. This person doesn't want you to see a path for yourself. This person just wants you to be their lackey. This person wants you to be their minion. This person just wants to be on the front and front. Okay, this person wants to front, be this magician, be this queen, this empress, and they're just full of shit. This person might be physically ill and fronting. Ooh, okay, I need to take care of a lot of stuff. I forgot that I had this today. Okay. And just like that, my week is full of shit. That's okay, that's fine. It's good. I have stuff to do. Sorry, back to you. Yeah, this person wants you to do their dirty work. This person is a narcissist. This person chose to act the way they do, even if in their eyes they had no choice, but it's like, yes, you did. Okay, you were just not looking in that direction, and now you see me do that, and it's like, what's that? It's what you didn't do. It's what you never had this time to do. Self-defense chance. This is a long ass reading that today. Alright, thank you. Ah. Yeah. Stay focused. This person is going to try and distract you in a million types of ways. This person is going to try and distract other people from you. This person is going to actively make sure that other people do not pay attention to you. Of course, they are being abusive, so this person is probably also scared as fuck that their abuse is going to be exposed. That they are crazy as fuck for even thinking that life was going to function that way. For thinking that having a child meant having an additional resource always available to them. No. Okay? You only do that if you're willing to see another person that isn't you going into the world and doing their own stuff. And if you never had the guts to do that, it's still on you. Definitely not the responsibility of a baby. What the fuck? Are you stupid? All right. Group number 4, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being open to this type of healing. Okay. Of course, it's for your own good, but we share the same planet, so you making sure that you are being decent, it's also a favor that you're going to do to the next person. So you have my respect. um, I'm gonna go. I really have to go. Stay blessed.